Well, hey family, this is Darlene with Jewelry by BDK. Want to thank all our new subscribers for joining us here on the Jewelry by BDK YouTube channel, our little community here of creators. And I got a request to show how to make one of the pendants, and it is one of these pendants. So this is what I am going to make. I think I have another video showing how I wired the metal bead, but I'm going to do that in this video as well. I'm going to just go ahead and just make the whole pendant. Not really sure how long this video is going to be, but we're going to try to zoom through it. Try not to make it too long. I cut about 26 inches of wire, and I cut about 26 inches of wire because I need that much to get this look. And if it's not enough, what I'll do is cut a little bit more wire. So what I generally do, the good thing about this bead is you can see it has the little grooves on the side, like those little indentions where I can lay the wire right there and just fold it over. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take the wire. And you know, wire is always fussy, but I do like working with it. So I'm going to take the wire and just kind of lay it on the back of the bead because I want to bring the wire across the front to fold against one of the indentions right here. You might not be able to see this for a minute, but I'm going to show you. So all I'm doing is wrapping the wire, and you do have to hold the wire on there as you're wrapping because it does get a little slippery. So, and then I'm going to take the wire again and wrap it on this side. So it's just wrapping around the bead. And then I'm folding it down, pressing the wire onto the bead as I wrap it. And then being sure not to cover the holes in the top and in the bottom. So I'm going to take the wire again, and you do have to be holding it with your hand, with your fingers. I'm going to take it and bring it around this side and start wrapping it. And that's basically all it is wrapping. So I'm going to wrap it again. Might be a little hard to see. And then I'm going to wrap it from the top part up here. So you basically just wrapping that wire around the bead here. And then we're going to bring it up around the top and that little open part. And then wrap it, keeping our holes open because we don't want our holes covered. And you can see already how the wire is wrapping around the bead. So this little part right here, I want everything to be kind of snug. So that part is kind of sliding out. So what I'm going to do is take the wire and bring that wire down here and up around to try to secure it one more time. And then what I want is one of these sides will be the back. So I'm thinking this will be the front. So I need to take the wire one more time across here, bring it around the back. So now what I need to do around the back is I need to take that piece of wire that's loose and begin to wrap it around the wire to secure it. So what I need to do is find a piece of wire that's already nice and snug. And I need enough of it. Let me see. What I'm doing is I'm looking to see where I can wrap it at and it'll be secure. And it might have to be like down here. So I'm going to take the end of the wire. And let's see. I am going to, once I can get a hold of it, let me see if this is going to be enough down here. I think I can get it Yeah, I might be able to wrap it around this wire right here, just right here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the wire and I'm going to wrap it around that wire. Make sure it's lifted up enough where I can get it under. Okay, so it didn't go. So that means I have to try it again, and that's okay. Wrap it up under. Sometimes it's a little tricky. I mean, the thing is trying not to break the wire. So let's see. Taking it, fold it under. Okay, I think I did get it under. Yep, it's under. So because it's under, close that down real nice and snug. Make sure I don't feel anything. And then I have this top piece of wire. So with this wire, I'm going to take it and I'm going to wrap it around one more time. And then you can see right here, there's like a little opening. And I still got my hole. Let me see something. And you can see I still got the hole, and it'll go through the top and the bottom. Well, it should go through. Let me see. Oh, this is a jagged end. I'll clip it. So it should go through both sides like that. So my holes are not covered. And I do have that little opening like right here. So I'm going to take the wire and wrap that wire one time right there. Being careful to know which side is the front. This is the front. So I do have the wires long enough for me to wrap it around it one more time. And bring it, let's take it across right here. And you could already see how that's covered. So then I need to find, and this is a nice long piece of wire. So I need to and this is my front. So I need to find a nice place to wrap this. And I think I'm going to do it like right here. I'm going to take it, meaning the wire, roll it under. And then once I roll it under, I'll squeeze it close. And then I'm going to just take these and close it down like that. Smash on it. And wherever else I need to smash it down at. So it's nice and snug. Everything is tucked. So this is basically what the bead looks like, covered in wire. You're just basically wrapping it and wrapping it and wrapping it. You could even wrap it to where you get a nice little design on it. But this is what it'll look like, the bead. And if you notice, with this one, I use a lot more wire. So you're still getting the look of it. And then all I'm going to do is take some wire. I hope everybody is doing well. Today is Saturday. It's like the weekend goes by so fast. I'm like, oh my God. This don't even make no sense how fast these days be going by. So let's cut about that much. That is about 12 inches of wire. So I'm going to just take the wire, and just roll the end. And then all I'm going to do is bead what I just wrapped, the metal bead. We're going to string it on some put it on a wire. And this is what we got. And then you can use this, let me see. And I don't have to use the glass bead, you know, to make this. I can literally use any bead that I want to use. I can use, let's try this big pretty one. Oh shoot, wait a minute. Put it in the wrong hole. I can use this to create a really pretty pendant, right? Or I can use one of these. I'll be having so much trouble finding a hole on this bead. My Lord, as pretty as these beads are. So I could even use this bead. And I think I will use this bead because you can see how pretty it matches the gold in this. So all I'm going to do is take the top of it. I'm going to pinch the wire at the top. And wrap that. Then we'll start wrapping a wire around. And let me see if I have enough to maybe wrap around the bead. Wrap it around the bead, maybe, to give it a little bit more look to it. And you can just play with this. I mean, you know, and whatever type of pendant you come out with, you just come out with. But for me, I don't like the way that looks. So I'm going to unwrap the wire. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just don't like it. Okay? And you'll take that thing apart and just be on the move with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just finish wrapping it up here at the top. Make it nice and thick up here. And then I'll bring that wire up around here at the top part. Wrap it around. And then all I'm going to do is take the end of it and just twirl it. Wrap it around really good so that end is closed. And then fold it inside of that open part and tuck it. And then you come out with this pendant. And this is the front. So then you come out with this pendant. But for me, it's a little naked. You know, it's a pretty pendant, but it's a naked pendant. So I have an extra piece of wire right here. I had no intentions on using. However, let's try something. So this little part right here, because it does look so naked and empty, I'm going to take this piece of wire that I have, and I'm going to start to wrap it down here to fill it in. And then just keep wrapping it and wrap it, and then see what we come up with. Just a random piece of wire. And I already like the way that fills that in. So I'm going to turn the ends, roll these ends up, and then roll this into the wire. Close this the end into the wire right here. Tuck it. fold that other piece of wire, and then I'm going to take it and roll it. Roll it, meaning the end of the wire, and then fold it into the wire, that part. And then I'm going to take my pliers and just tuck it. Oops. So then I basically come out with let me see with this part right here, the bottom part, and then I'm going to just fold that up, fold it flat, and then close it down. Because generally what will happen is when I curved over, made that hoop on the end of the wire, it's generally like a hoop on the bottom, like right here. So you see how that has a hoop? This one no longer has a hoop. And the reason why is because I flattened it. I bent it down and then I closed it against the wire. So there is no hoop at the bottom. So then we have this little pendant. And then that's how I make the metal, cover the metal beads. Let me see something. Do I have some? Let's see. Got a piece of wire right here. So this gives you an idea what it would look like on a necklace. That gives you an idea of what it would look like. Ooh, my nails look bad. I've been doing so much with these hands, it's just crazy. I've been trying to keep my nails up, but it's not working. It's like just, it don't even make no sense. No sooner than I polish them, they look like this again. I just be like, you know what, whatever. But this is the little pendant. And I think I got another video showing how I wrap these metal beads. And I'll see if I can find that. And then I'll just link it into this video. And then I think that other video might be a little clearer than this one. So that's it. Made the little pendants. And you can see how you could just make a pendant look any way you want to if the focal point is going to be the metal bead wrapped in that. I use 18 gauge wire, 18 gauge wire to wrap. So you can see once you wrap the bead, whatever, bead you want to marry it with, you can do that. And you can make some really pretty pendants, just your own pendants. Because I'm finding it like really difficult to find, like pendants that are worth even buying. So I got some pendants right here. Oh, I think I showed you guys these before. These were some other pendants, that I made using the agate slices. So that's that one. And then we got this one with that big pretty bead. I got this bead from, I believe, Nana's Blings and Things, and she's here on YouTube. I think this is one of the beads I got from her. Really pretty. And I went ahead and married it with that agate slice. So you can see how you can make your pendants, just look pretty much anywhere you want to. This one was just a bunch of little beads and stuff I put together with charms and stuff. So you can make your own pendants. And I'm finding that, the pendants that are really worth, like buying, they're really, really expensive. And the prices are going up even higher and higher. So my whole thing is just trying to figure out how to make pendants and, my own pendants and very unique and different type pendants, so to cut down on costs and everything else. And I think it makes the pieces look even more unique. The more different the pieces look and the more different the beads are, You tend to come out with something that is just absolutely amazingly different from anything and everything that anybody else is making. So, and this is it. I like the way it came out. I might even take this apart and then add a different bead or something right here. But I do like this. I really like these beads here anyway. But anyway, Darlene Knight with Jewelry by BDK. I feel a little sluggish today, so y'all keep me in your prayers. I hope I'm not coming down with no cold or like something, but it was one of them days, and maybe because it's Saturday. Shoot it, I've been working like a Hebrew all this week, so that could be it too. Maybe need to get a little bit of rest or something. But y'all keep in your prayers, and I'll keep you in mind, and let's keep creating. Darlene Knight with Jewelry by BDK, and we'll talk soon.